YouTube viewers, Rectangular back, this time with another haul video. Here we have the Farm Boy Luke from the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch scale figures and some accessories, loose accessories. These all came from the same guy who I've gotten to know on Facebook, became friends with, Mike Odom. Very nice guy. I didn't know him at the time. He was just trying to get rid of the Farm Boy Luke because it has the feet swapped on it. It's got the left foot on the right leg and the right foot on the left leg, so he was afraid to swap them without breaking it, and I figured I can do it without too much hassle. And you know, the figure was complete and was in pretty good condition. Unfortunately, his son was playing around with the figure and got it the tunic dirty before he noticed and shipped it out. And so when I got it, you know, I said, you know, I was kind of annoyed by that, and he said, oh, you know, let me make it up to you. Is there any accessories that you're looking for? And I was just looking for a nice holster, belt with a holster, so I went ahead and asked him to send me this, and then he threw in a bunch of other accessories free of charge, so that was very cool of him. This like visor with the translucent plastic with a headphone and microphone, very cool. I don't know if it's from a Playmobil figure, but that'll look cool on a larger Marvel Legend, like maybe a Nuke, something like that. And I think it's a Sigma 6 gun. You know, it's way too big for Marvel Legends unless it's a really big character. And then these, I don't know what these are from, but these got these cool like energy effects for blades. So very happy with that. Oh, and of course this cool Gatling gun, sci-fi looking gun, which I put in Luke's hands just to illustrate that a figure can hold it. It just needs a little paint and it'll look pretty cool. And Farm Boy Luke, definitely don't recommend you get this figure unless you're just a hardcore Black Series collector. I just got him for kit bashing, for fodder and stuff. I just wanted a smaller statured figure that was bare-chested, because most of the bare-chested figures that you get are going to be like wrestling figure size, which are more like 7-inch scale, or somebody like Nuke from Marvel Legends, who's again about 7 inches. So those are, you know, much larger. I wanted more just a, you know, average Joe type of guy that, you know, if he's getting beat up or tortured by actually the setup I did for what's her name, Lady Viper, Madam Viper, the Hydra gal, that would have been perfect, because that figure in the comic, or the character in the comic, is tied up with no shirt on, the Hydra soldier that she's punishing. So yeah, Mike, thank you so much, very cool guy, and let's move on to the next set of items. Since we're on the subject of loose accessories, I got a variety of different items from several different people. The majority of this stuff came from one person on Facebook. I can't remember the gentleman's name. Paid a little more than I wanted to. You know, a lot of the stuff I already have, like the chameleon heads there, and the gun. God, does that come with the chameleon? I think that comes with chameleon as well. The pistol, I'm pretty sure does, and I think this large gun, yeah, it just doesn't have the drum magazine. And some other sci-fi weapons, and then the sword from the Odin Build-A-Figure, and then this cool translucent sword as well. So all these things there on the left side all came from same guy. And yeah, pretty cool stuff. Hopefully I can steal some of the ideas that people have done with that J. Jonah Jameson head, and sculpt some different hair, maybe a beard on there to make him into a more generic looking thug. And I think Michael Wisman did a bald-headed version of Hammerhead, so I'll probably end up trying to do that. And then the chameleon head I'll probably repaint like blue or green to make him an alien figure. And then on eBay I got this set of cuffs from a DC figure. I have a lot of regular handcuffs, but I needed something a little bit bigger to fit on other characters that the handcuffs may not be big enough to accommodate. So hopefully this is a somewhat flexible material. Yeah, it's pretty flexible, so you can get a bigger, like a wrestling figure size character to wear those. And then finally, my friend Michael Wisman sent me this rubber chicken. You know, he's plastic, and yeah, he used it in his Deadpool picture where he's got Bob on the back of a scooter and throwing rubber chicken at Stan Lee, his custom Stan Lee figure. So that's hilarious. Definitely go onto the A.C.B.A page and check it out if you haven't seen it. So yeah, he just sent this to me for free, and it barely made it here in an envelope, but thank goodness it survived the trip. And I thought I had lost it. I searched my room for hours trying to find it, and it was in the same bag that Farm Boy Luke was in. So I hate when you can't find something and you know it's around. You know, I started to think that maybe I threw it away on accident when I threw away the envelope that it came in. Alright, let's move on to the next set of items. Next up, from James Cameron's Avatar, we have the 6-inch Colonel Miles Quaritch, I believe is how that's pronounced. Yeah, I really liked the movie when it came out, but you know, I'm not a collector of Avatar figures. I know a lot of people in the group have used this guy for like a generic soldier, military guy, kind of what's it called? Mercenary, that type of character. You know, I'm probably going to use him in some sci-fi displays. Comes with pretty decent accessories. He's got a pistol, a holster for the pistol, this large like assault cannon type of assault rifle thing, and then like a submachine gun with a stock on it. And yeah, I think I got him on eBay. I think I paid like $12 shipped for it, something like that. Maybe a little bit less, but yeah, they're kind of they were pretty plentiful, and they're kind of hard to track down for cheap now. Not super hard. You just gotta, you know, be patient, and it's kind of tricky because the packaging is very similar, and the figure looks pretty similar to the 3 3/4 inch version. So you gotta kind of be cautious when you're buying them. You know, make sure that you're looking at, you know, all the accessories and everything that he comes with, because it looks very similar to the 3 3/4 inch one, especially since he's just got single jointed elbows. So anyway, yeah, pretty damn good figure for the price. You know, good stand-in. He's got like DCUC type articulation for the most part, but oh, he does have an ab crunch, so that's cool. Alright, let's move on to the next set of items. Next up, from Mattel, we have the WWE Becky Lynch Diva figure. And yeah, I don't collect wrestling figures, but I pick them up whenever I think I can kit bash them into something, you know, useful for either civilians or different sci-fi setups, things like that. And yeah, I thought this figure would be great for that. She's got a really funny disgusted look on her face, which I always look for unique face sculpt or head sculpts, facial expressions on figures, because I think that is really important in A.C.B.A, and I get really frustrated with Hasbro with Marvel Legends because they give us the same blank, bored looking expressions on so many figures' faces. So hats off to Mattel for always trying to give us or give collectors different expressions on the figures' faces. And she comes with some pretty cool goggles as well that I can hopefully use on different figures. And yeah, they have pretty decent articulation. I think I paid I think 15 shipped for her. She's got a damaged card at the top, which I don't care about. I'm not a mint on card collector. I got her on eBay, so not too bad. If you're lucky enough to find them in stores, which I never see female wrestling figures in my area, like ever. She goes for $10 plus tax, so you're gonna end up paying like $11.50 anyway, $11. So to avoid having to drive, I don't live anywhere near a Walmart, and my Target never gets female wrestlers, so it's definitely worth the hassle of not having to try to hunt her down. So, and with that, let's move on to the last set of items. Finally this week from Hasbro, we have the Walgreens exclusive Marvel Legends Namor figure. Now, a lot of people have already got their hands on these, and I actually had my friend and fellow host of the Triple C podcast, Diego, aka the DMC. He found them at his local Walgreens down there in Los Angeles, and he picked up a couple for me, and then the next day I found them at my Walgreens, so I asked him to please return his, because I didn't want to have to pay for him to ship them to me, and that way I could pick through the 8 that showed up at my store and find the ones with the best paint applications. So yeah, these look pretty damn good. I've had them for a while, been busy with a lot of different things, news, videos, etc. in the podcast, so haven't got around to shooting this haul video. But yeah, they look pretty nice. The paint is pretty damn good. It's not perfect, but even the ones I left in the store didn't look that bad. The eyes on some of the other ones looked a little crazy, but overall I think Hasbro has definitely been stepping it up as far as the paint apps go. Let's see, I'm trying to think of what else I wanted to talk about. Oh, I definitely don't like that that trident that he comes with. I have got quite an arsenal of in fact they're all sitting right here. I got quite an arsenal of tridents from different Aquaman figures that I'll probably end up using one of these. Let's see, got this one here, this one here, and this one here. So this one actually looks a lot like the Thor, I'm sorry, the Odin version. So yeah, this one I think is the most classic looking, so probably end up using that one most of the time. And this one I don't really like the star or the purple paint on that one, but yeah, very cool. And yeah, I know Walgreens.com still has these, and you can get free shipping if you buy 2 of them, so that might be the better route for you if you don't have a Walgreens nearby. So with that, hopefully you guys liked the video, you share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and I always love hearing back from you guys, so please leave a comment below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.
crispy.